customers, but I think that if you get a little bit of money per word, and one of these McDonald's or Wendy's realizes, we don't need that person who tells me what you want because it speaks 27 languages, it doesn't make any mistakes. Why would you need that person? But the fast food companies, I ask every one of them, they all say it can make mistakes. Oh, that humans don't? I mean, come on. But they still can't get any real big customers. They're going for the auto companies to be able to make factories more efficient, but they don't have the big customers yet.
It reminds me of what Elon Musk says when people complain about self-driving software. He's like, have you seen human beings drive? Right? You think this is not an improvement over that?
They're drunk, they're tired, David. The people drive and they're sleepy, and wouldn't you rather have a machine that's not sleepy, or would you like the sleepy person?
No, I think it would be great if we had fully autonomous.
Do you think that if they had?
I'm still gonna drive.
Yes.
No, but human.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
This seems
Nobody.
Yeah, Amazon is adding about 1,000 robots a day. And we do believe that robots account, if I remember correctly, if you compare the number of robots Amazon has to the number of employees, about a third. And we believe that by the year 2030, Amazon could have more robots than employees. So we are just at the dawn of the robotics age. And I would say artificial intelligence and battery technology are all a part of that movement as well. Amazon, I believe, has 3,200 robots per 10,000. So I guess that's 10,000 employees. So I guess that's closer to a third. If you look at manufacturing in total, there are only, I think, 140 robots per 10,000 people. That is going to change thanks to breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, battery technology, the sensors that we can now cover robots with so that we can work with them safely. So pretty excited about the robotics movement. And one of the reasons it's going to happen, I think, more quickly than most believe now, is if you look at the cost declines, which drive all of our models, the cost declines in industrial robots for every cumulative doubling in the number of robots produced. The cost declines are in the 50 to 60% range. That's one of the highest learning curves or steepest learning curves that we are watching right now. So pretty exciting.
This afternoon, the Secretary General and Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, will witness the signing of a memorandum of understanding on a strategic partnership between the UN and the World Economic Forum, which outlines areas of cooperation to deepen engagement between the two institutions and to jointly accelerate the implementation of the 2030 agenda.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the new World Order events. Also, I give you the new World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks pulling back. And guys, the only thing we have to look at is the indicators. We see yields making a big move up, and the dollar made a big move up. And I told you last week, guys, that I saw these actual numbers moving up, and we were going to take a pull back. And also, guys, make sure you're watching CME, Bitcoin, and Ethereum futures to see whether some of that speculation has cooled down. But guys, remember, the indicators will definitely let you know where the market is going, and then plus make sure you're watching for the geopolitical events. And then, of course, guys, we have volume tether USDC, and then we have the Fed. Repo Friday was still over $2 trillion. We know the central banks are raising rates and still run off the balance sheet. So we know cryptos are still going to pump and dump, but we're going to be moving down lower. And then tomorrow, guys, we have Jerome in the house. And I have a feeling that he's going to be honest tomorrow because nobody's going to be looking. We know the Fed and the central banks are definitely not finished. Remember, guys, the goal. It's the 4th industrial revolution. So they have to destroy this legacy market so the digital transformation can rise. And we know the Fed is the master of distractions. And now we see mainstream media still pushing this China spy balloon after it's been shut down. So anytime it's constantly in the media, guys, we know it's a distraction, so therefore they can pull off their main event. And we know we are one crisis away in order to get us to the 4th industrial revolution. And we know in order for that to happen, it has to be the fall of America to Babylon along with the United States reserve currency and the rise of the BRICS nations, the emerging markets led by China with the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And don't forget, we have Congress, and we know they play the Hegelian dialectic. It's going to be going over the crypto crash on February 14th. And we know these dates are not selected for any reason. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale was at about $20.4 billion on Friday. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Chainlink Oracle data feeds coming to StarkNet ecosystem. So we have Chainlink bringing price feeds to StarkNet testnet, and we have StarkNet tokens will also fund certain operating costs for Chainlink Oracle node. And we know Swift is going to have access to all that data. So guys, we're starting to see the puzzle come together. And lastly, we have FTX seeks to claw back political donations by the end of February. So we have the Bankman's FTX bankruptcy wants their money back for donations. And guys, we know this makes no sense whatsoever, but we know this is all a movie. The same way he was able to leave the Bahamas, which they should have pressed charges, and he should have been in prison there. He ended up getting extradited to New York and then flying to California where he's relaxing in a mansion, playing video games and harassing old employees. Yes, guys, this sounds like a movie. But remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.